All right, today we're doing another park review, and today's park review is Hersheypark, located in Hershey, Pennsylvania. This is a beautiful amusement park. I love Hersheypark. You got to get some Hershey's there. There's some attractions there, and this is probably either first or second best amusement park in the Northeast United States in that Pennsylvania bubble. And it's so tough, but I don't know which one is better. This or Great Adventure? I think I like Hersheypark better, just because on its landscaping it's beautiful. So here are all my thoughts about Hersheypark and stuff like that. So let's go through what's in the park. They have 13 roller coasters. People count 14 as Lightning Racer, and 13 if you're like saying if you're saying Lightning Racer is um a credit or something like that. But I'm gonna go 14 anyway. I just put 13 because some people think 13 is so let's get this started. And roller coasters, I think Hersheypark has one of the best top fours in America. They have one of the strongest top fours out of any amusement park in the Northeast, and probably one of the strongest out there in America. Probably the strongest top four or top five of the best coasters there. You got Lightning Racer, a fantastic dueling GCI. That one is amazing. You also have Fahrenheit, which is a very cool, unique coaster. You also got Storm Runner, which I heard is a beautiful launch coaster, and you got Sky Rush. Now, I haven't ridden Sky Rush yet, and I haven't rated Skyrush yet or Stormburner. I'm hoping to go down to Hersheypark next year. But pricing, I'll talk about that in a bit. But here I have a story about Skyrush after we get through all the roller coasters. Um, and then you also have Great Beer. People count that as a great top five. That's another great B&M invert. So and then you also have some other good roller coasters. You have some other okay roller coasters. You got the two wooded roller coasters there. You got Wildcat and you got Comet. Wildcat is a very rough GCI. I rather experience it once and then never experience it again because that one is painful. Comet is a very smooth ride, kind of like Yankee Cannonball at Canopy Lake Park. It's something like that. It's a very smooth ride. It's really fun. I love Comet. But Wildcat, there's been rumors saying that that coaster could get the RMC treatment, or and then if they get an RMC treatment on Wildcat, then it'll definitely bring their coaster, probably their best coaster lineup up to six. So yeah, so and then they also have a Vekoma Boomerang. They have Laugh Track. Laugh Track's really cool. I love Laugh Track. It spins. It's a glow in the dark. It's like glow in the dark and then you spin. It's my favorite spinning coaster. I like it better than Pandemonium at Six Flags New England. I really like Laugh Track. You got Super Duper Looper, which is a squash off. And if you want to go on a coaster that has never if you haven't never had an inversion, if you want to go on an inversion on a coaster, go on. My first choice will always be Super Duper Looper. I think Super Looper only has that one loop, and plus on Super Duper Looper, the loop you just go fast. You don't even stop at the top. It doesn't slow down. The pacing's beautiful on Super Duper Looper during that loop. So I think the pacing just really cools it. And it's running really smooth. Like when I went on Super Duper Looper, it's not running really rough, dude. But I'll go more in depth in that Super Duper Looper review. And if you haven't checked my reviews out, um I have reviews on Great Bear, Lightning Racer, and Fahrenheit. So don't forget to go check them out after this video. And then you also have a Vekoma Boomerang, a Wild Mouse, and they're not perfect. I heard Sidewinder is one of those better boomerangs out there. And then Wild Mouse, I heard that doesn't have any extra padding like what Dorney has. And then you also have Kitty Coasters. You got Trailblazer, and you also have the other one, the Coca Cruiser. Flat rides, I'm giving it a 10. They have a beautiful flat ride lineup. If they didn't get their drop tower in 2017, as you can see on the picture of the screen. If they didn't get their drop tower, it'll probably be down to a 5 because I think every park um needs a drop tower. If I was reviewing, say, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, because they don't have a drop tower yet, and I would probably rate that a 5. I think they have a very good flat ride lineup, but they don't have a drop tower. And Hershey Park is getting 10 out of 10 because they did get their drop tower, and it's one of its kind in America, too. So, yeah. Operations, it's 8 out of 10. There was some little maintenance issues um, down at Sky Rush. Ooh, speaking of Sky Rush, here's a story that is about Sky Rush. I forgot to tell you in the roller coaster. So when we were at the park, so the weather was drizzling and raining. It was drizzling. It was not like hard rain or lightning and thunder. So we got in. We first hit Comet first because Comet is just right around there. That had like about 10-minute wait because they're running 2 trains and the operations there were fantastic. Next door was Sky Rush, and we were there. We were waiting back row on Sky Rush, and by far, and this is really disappointing me, we were right next in line to get on Sky Rush, and they closed the ride for the rest of the day. Like, I don't have any more money to go to the park again because we're paying for the 5 of us that we went. So it was really disappointed that we didn't get it. And plus, the weather, it was just a drizzle and it was an on and off shower. So I don't know why they closed Sky Rush when it was just an on and off shower. It was ridiculous. There was no lightning or thunder or heavy rain in the area, so I think they should have kept Sky Rush open. So yeah, that's that. But back to the operations, and they also closed Storm Runner, their Vekoma Boomerang, and Wild Mouse as well. Back to the operations, but I think they have a solid operations. Super Duper Looper was a walk on once. It was a walk on. I think Fahrenheit was also some sort of walk on too. Pricing 3 out of 10. $68 per person. I mean, that's pretty expensive. So, and then the food. Food's actually okay there. We ate at Subway, so yeah. Appearance is very pretty. I love the appearance. It's so pretty, beautiful landscaping. And then it is very clean. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because there was a meatball on the ground when we were at Subway. So yeah. And then attractions. They have 2 attractions you can visit there. They have Zoo America, which is a zoo, and then you also have Hershey's Chocolate Factory, which is right outside Hersheypark. So you can go out there. So that is my review of Hersheypark. Let me know in the comment section below if you have been to Hersheypark. I like to hear your thoughts about Hersheypark, and yeah, and stay tuned for Coast Box, and I'll see you guys later.